Hey, just some quick reminders before we start the class. Alignment is key. Make sure you have the correct alignment in the poses. It's not about trying to have the perfect shape. Engagement is always important. Make sure you're engaging the correct parts of your bodies in the poses. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the practice. Always be aware of your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose if you are able to. Once you see you are daydreaming, come back just to the mat in the practice. And 4, have fun, be safe, and enjoy the practice. Let's begin. Hello, namaste. Welcome to Find Your Serenity Online with Nigel. And today we're going to go over our first online class, little flow. I'm going to ask you to come to the top of your mat and, just become aware of your movements. Inhale into your prayer position. Exhale. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale and look up for our mountain pose. And we're going to exhale, come down into our forward fold. Going to inhale, look up, come into our halfway forward fold. Now we're going to either exhale, either jump or step back into our chaturanga. Next, we're going to inhale, long spine, into our cobra pose, full cobra. Going to exhale into our downward facing dog. Going to step forward into between our hands, and once our feet meet, inhale back into our halfway forward fold. Exhale. And we're going to inhale, slowly come up and rise into our mountain pose. And exhale, relax. That's number 1. For the rest of the flow, I'm just going to say inhale and exhale. Inhale to our prayer hands. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale. And exhale. Step between our hands. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, relax. That's 2. Let's do one more for our nice little warm up to start a little flow. Last one is finish off strong. Inhale into prayer position. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. Inhale, look up. And exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Step between your hands. And when you're there, inhale, look up. And And exhale, look down. And slowly and surely, inhale, come up into your last mountain pose. And when you are ready, exhale, come down and shake it out. Good, 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 good. How did that feel? Felt good? Nice little warm up. Now you can get started. Ooh, feeling nice, little overall body vibing right now. Now we're gonna come in, inhale into our warrior 2 pose. Make sure that front leg is bent, 90-degree angle. That back leg is back. And then just make sure you're straight. And we're just gonna hold here for 5 counts. 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 5 ohm. Inhale, come back into our reverse warrior pose. And we're just gonna come back, put our front forward, lean towards it, look at our backhand. Same thing for 5 counts. And in our last inhale, we're gonna come and straight into our exhale. We're gonna come down straight into our side angle pose. Sorry, I ran out a little bit of space here, but you wanna make sure your arm is over your ear. And the same thing, hold for 5 counts here. Make sure you're breathing. And on the top of your inhale, you're just gonna come right back up into the standard neutral position of warrior 2. And then now we're just gonna flip to the other side so we can get that equal stretch. Same thing, we're gonna hold here for 5 counts and hold. Make sure you're breathing. Deep and slow inhales and exhales. And at the end of our count, we're gonna exhale. We're gonna reverse warrior, going to the other side. Make sure that arm is out straight, looking at the middle finger. And we're just gonna hold for 5 counts once again. Make sure you're breathing. And at the top of our inhale, we're gonna come up and straight down on the bottom of our exhale. We're gonna come down back into our other side angle pose. Same thing, arm over our ear, looking up at our hand, our middle finger, and we're gonna hold here for 5 counts. Opening up our hips and making them very strong. Stay active. Make sure you're breathing. And on the top of your inhale, you're gonna come up, hold that strong pose. Then we're gonna come back at the top of our mat and disengage. Relax. Shake it out, shake it out. Hips might be a little open. Might feel it in your shins, your hammies, your feet. It's a-okay, we still here. We vibing strong right now. Now we're gonna go into our next pose, which is chair pose. Gonna come to the top of our mat, feet together. Bring our breath back. Inhales and exhales. And when you're ready, you're gonna inhale, come up, arms up, back straight, bums is down. We're gonna try to get our knees in front of our toes to keep it good. And we're gonna hold here. 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 5 ohm. Ooh, going a little extra here. And when you're ready, you're gonna exhale, inhale, come up. That's number 1. We're gonna do one more. Chair poses work our shins, our legs, and our backs and our arms. Go ahead and make a very strong and healthy body. So let's get on it. Shake it out, shake it out. And when you're ready, come to. We're just gonna do a little counter pose real quick. We're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down into our forward fold. If you can grab the back of your shins, go ahead for a deeper stretch. If you can't, touching in front of the floor in front of you or your shins is fine. We're just getting that nice little counter stretch for that chair pose. I'm a little slack in here, but if you can, bring those hips up so your legs can get a lot more straighter. And then when you're ready, inhale, come up. And exhale, down, relax. Still gonna do that one more chair pose. Just want to make sure you always counter pose any intense poses you haven't done in a while. So when you're ready, come back to the top of your mat, Feet together. Inhale, exhale. And then when you are ready, on your own time, inhale, come up into the pose. Bring that bottom down. Bring our chest in, arms up. And breathe regularly for the 5 count hold. If you feel it, try to bring your arms up a little more. Try to bring that chest back so you have your back straight. And relax. Good. And we're gonna go straight into it. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, come down into our forward fold once again. As you can see here, my knees are bent. You don't want to overextend our knees, so I do bend my knees here so I can get a lot more deeper stretch for my back and my arms. And just relax. And when you're ready, inhale, come up. And exhale, relax. Shake it out. Don't mind me, blind without my glasses, trying to make sure I keep up with the flow. You're almost there. Good. You're doing very, very good. And then for our last standing series, we're going to come back to the top of our mats. We're going to do our triangle pose to work out our hammies. If you feel like you can still keep going. If you feel like you need to let your legs rest, please take the time and, just sit into a meditative pose while we finish off this last run. So right now we're going to do our half forward fold before we go into the triangle pose. We're going to inhale, come up. And now we're going to exhale, come down slowly, bend at our hips and try to bring ourselves all the way down. And we are going to hold for 5 counts. Try to lean forward, distribute the feet evenly, and bring your back down. And you're just going to hold for 5 counts. Ready, inhale, slowly come up back into your neutral mountain pose, and we're going to exhale, come down. And now we're going to come straight into our triangle pose, come to the top of our mats. We're going to inhale and exhale, become aware, come back into our neutral position. Inhale, we're going to bring our left foot back about halfway into a still standard triangle, not too much of a deep stretch. We're going to be comfortable. Then we're going to inhale, bring our arms up, lean forward, exhale, go down. Here we're going to do it together. We're just going to place our right hand on our shin, on our right front leg, and we're going to look up at our left hand and just breathe regularly while we hold our triangle pose for 5 counts. Now, if you have the strength and the stretch, we're going to bring our other hand up, back, down. And now we're just going to hold it into a intensive side stretch. And we're just going to hold and bring our head towards our knee. And just hold. And then when you're ready, going to inhale. Come back into our standard starting pose of the triangle and come up. And then we're just going to flip sides. So now our left foot is our front foot and our left hand is towards that. And now we're going to inhale, come down, hold our shin, and look up at our right hand. Fingers open, let those energies vibe out and also receive and hold. And then at the end of your exhale, you're going to bring that right hand down and we're going to go right into our intense side stretch and bring our head towards our knee, and we're just going to hold here. You should feel this on your hamstrings. You should feel it on the top of your back. This is a great overall stretch for your body. Then you're going to inhale, come up into your starting triangle. And then we're going to come up and go into our neutral. Exhale, shake it out. Good, good, good. All right, so now we're going to come down into our meditative position. And we're going to take the time to just breathe, use our yogic breath, and feel everything we just did. Just take the time to listen to your body, acknowledge everything that you just done, and just breathe and be aware with the breath. Deep inhale starting from the bottom of the stomach, inhaling gently into your chest, into your throat, and exhaling, starting from your throat, down into your chest, back into the bottom of your belly. And we're just going to repeat this motion. Good. So now we're just going to come into our tabletop position. Have our arms directly below our shoulders, our hips lined up, knees under our hips, back straight, bring our head up, and we're just going to hold our tabletop. Just breathe regularly here. Have the engagement into the heels of your palms and onto your knees. On our top of our last inhale on the count, we're going to come up into our cat-cow. We're going to come into our cow position. Inhale. Then we're going to exhale into our hump, cat part of the position, where we have our hump on the top of our back, pushing up into our back. And then we're going to inhale back into our cat. Bring our lower back down, bringing our chest up, and inhaling, head up. And exhale, arc our back down. And just really take the time to feel your body and breathe into the stretch. Inhale, back into our cat. And exhale down. Up and exhale down. And last one, inhale up deeply. And exhale down. That chin into your chest. Come back down into your meditative seated position. That can also be cross-legged. You're doing really well. Really, really, really well. Vibe out, vibe out. Now we're going to finish strong in our series. If you have to come into the middle of the mat, that's fine. Just have enough space in front and behind you. We're going to come into our tabletop, and now we're going to do our extended tabletop. We're going to inhale, bring our left hand up our right leg back. Exhale, come down. And inhale, flip. Right arm comes up, left leg comes up. Keep that back straight, look up. And exhale, come down. Again, inhale up, left and right leg, left arm, right leg. Exhale down, inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down. And we're gonna come down into our meditative seated position. And when you're ready, you're gonna come down flat onto your back. Don't mind me here, I'm just reading. So now next, we're gonna do our locust pose. You can either put your arms in front of you, directly in front of you, or you can put them to your sides here. I did it on the side as I didn't have space. We're gonna bring our back legs together. Squeeze our arms as close to our body as possible. And then when we are ready, you're gonna inhale, come up, bring your arms up and legs up. And we're just gonna hold here for as long as you possibly can. If you can hold your breath on the inhale, that's good. If you can't, just inhale regularly, exhale regularly, and on the bottom of your exhale, you come down. A really great overall body stretch. Make sure you use your whole body. Catch your breath. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, come up. Bring those arms and your body, legs up. Legs and feet together if you can. And exhale, come down when you're ready. And then we're just gonna fall into our downward corpse pose, downward Savasana. Our legs out. Head down flat on the mat. Arms down. You have your forehead down, or you have your chin up. Chin down on the floor, sorry. From here, we're going to get another lower body and upper body stretch. We're going to come into our half rug pose. We're going to press our right arm up halfway, bring up our left knee, bend it, grab it with our left arm, and just rise up and push our heel into our leg. Keep your thigh on the ground while you're pushing up. Engage that straight leg down into the ground and get a deep stretch. Breathe regularly. On your exhale, you slowly come down. And on the inhale, you're going to flip your side. So you're going to use your left hand to come up. Use your right arm to grab your right leg, bend it towards you. Push it towards your bottom. And bring your upper half up and breathe regularly. Remember to keep that engagement. Exhale, come down. And when you're ready, it's going to flip onto our back. Doing really good. You're doing really good. This is going to be our last set of the flow. Make sure you're comfortable on your mat. Just going to catch our breath here for a second. Come back to the practice, come back to you. Now we're gonna put our feet together. Inhale, bend our left leg. Use our left arm to grab our big toe. And we're just gonna go straight up into our reclining hand to toe pose. If you can't grab your big toe and keep it at a right degree angle, you can use a scarf to hold your hold your leg up. And then we're just going to hold it for our 5 count and breathe regularly. And on your exhale, you're going to bring it down. Use your right leg, right arm to grab your right big toe. On your inhale, come up. And we're going to hold for 5 counts again. At the bottom of your exhale, you're going to bend your right knee and bring it back down to the floor. Legs together, we're going to bend our left knee, bring it to our chest, and we're just going to hold it here. Breathe regularly. This is for our wind release pose. Now we're going to take that left knee and bring it to our right side, and then we're going to look to our left side and keep our left arm straight or bent as we do our reclining spinal twist. Inhale, bring our left knee back to our chest, and then we're going to bring our forehead to our knee on that inhale, and come back down, release our left leg. Inhale, bend our right knee, bring it to our chest, and breathe regularly here on the hold. And same thing on our exhale, we're going to bring our right knee down to our left side, and we're going to bring our right arm straight out, as you'll see here. If you have space, if you don't, you'll just bend it how I do here. And we're just going to breathe regularly. You want to make sure that we keep our right arm shoulder down on the ground. Sometimes it tends to come up. You want to engage it down to get a really deep spinal twist stretch. On the inhale, we're going to come up, bring our knee to our chest, and bring our forehead up, and bring our forehead down. Disengage our left knee and bring it down to the ground. And now we're going to come into our Savasana pose. Take this time to make sure your body is correctly aligned. Legs are open, toes are pointing to the side, arms at your side, palms are open. And then we're just going to sit here and rest. I recommend 5 minutes if you have the time. Just inhale and exhale. Be one with the breath. Follow the breath. If you do feel like you do need a template or something to help you focus, just think of something that makes you happy. Any experience, any moment. Be there, experience it, and be one with the happiness. If not, just sit back, relax, and breathe. you're going to start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly come back. And we're going to start to move our limbs. And slowly come to the left side in a little baby cradle position. And still with our eyes closed, we're going to come to a seated meditative position. I like to usually end the class with 3 Oms and a Shanti. And Shanti. Thank you for coming. And see you next time. It's going to be a lot better, a lot smoother. Just breaking into my shell, I promise y'all. Take it easy. This is Nigel. Find your serenity. Hey.